Hi there, hey everybody. I'm about to do the Crazy Asian podcast, so thought I'd come in here, do a little video. Can do some bicep curls first, and so let's get that in. Did six sets of shoulders, so I should put that here in the old video. Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing great. Happy Tuesday morning. Got here at the office. It's about 6:06, 6:08 in the morning, and going to quickly do some bicep curls. So I thought I would record that here as I grab this. So able to get in 6 sets of shoulders. So I'm going to erase that. Now we're going to go into biceps. I'm going to use purple today. Why not? Biceps. Tomorrow will be lunge day. Get some lunges in. Working at getting in 10,000 steps every single day, but I don't always get it. So I'll show you a quick snapshot of my office. It's a little bit of a disarray, so I need to get through all this stuff this morning. So probably I'm going to jump in. I wanted to do the Crazy Asian podcast, so I'll have to do some quick recording sessions, and that way I can get right back into it. To be able to clean up the office and keep things all tight. So, hope you guys are doing great. Talk to you soon. Okay, so 1 set of bicep curls. I'm going to jump in here into the Anchor app. Well, before I do that, let me just go around. All right, here we go, real quick. This is the office. I have lots to do. Thank you notes, put some items away from an organization perspective. It's referral sheets, different files. I need to transform those notes. I'm also recording over there. And then I gotta send out some more thank you notes, update that list, make sure that we're ready for the schedule as well. So, all right, so I'm gonna go here to the Anchor app. So last week I ended up getting in up to Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Wednesday, I wanted to talk about actually hitting an anniversary. So hit 1 year here at the company that I'm at. And again, can't talk about the company specifically because of the compliance that I live in, compliance department. So just gonna use the Anchor app, record here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. No, I think I probably got a little bit of that. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Sherm here, the Crazy Asian. Hope you're having fantastic now the moment that you listen to this. I'm coming close to my 1 year anniversary here at the company that I'm with, and I wanted to be able to just give some thoughts in regards to that, because I think a lot of times people think that they need to stay at a certain place for a certain number of time, and it's all about what have you done for me lately? What are you doing? What are you gaining? What are you learning? What are you contributing? And if you find that all of those things aren't leading to what you want, might need to make a change. But before we jump into the bulk of that, the meat, let's first hear a word from our sponsor. So I do have some sponsors, and I record their segments before. And so when I put it in, I just can put a name of the segment here. I'm going to call this Work Anniversaries. And so it's uploading it. And then I can add a sponsoring segment there. And as it's loading, that's what it's doing. It's loading right now. And I'm going to add another segment. So as I come to this 1 year anniversary, I can reflect back and say, what went really well? What did I enjoy about what went down for the previous year? Was I satisfied? Was I happy? Were they who they said they were from an organization perspective? Was I who I said I was going to be from a hiring perspective? Did I deliver on what I maybe even promised or boasted, or gave some bravado on what I thought I was going to accomplish after year to year? And as I look at what's going on, I have a lot of excitement going. It didn't end the results that I wanted to after 12 months, but as I look at what's happening here with the upcoming team and what we have going on from a a new hire perspective. Very, very excited. I think we'll end up crushing the year 2 marker. So year 1 was slower than anticipated, but year 2 definitely more accurate in regards to what's going to be accomplished. And the next thing, you know, as you think about that for yourselves, as I reflect upon that for me, I think about where you might be. Maybe you're 10 years in, maybe you're 5 years in, maybe you're 6 months in. It's great to just take that step back and go, what did I say I was going to do when I first got hired? And am I living up to those words? Am I living up to the things that I promised verbally to come out of my mouth? I think sometimes we have a tendency to make a lot of hot air and then we don't deliver. So we promise these certain things and then we don't actually live up to it. And so that's where I would encourage anyone to, no matter where you are, to have a look at that. Are we doing exactly what we say we're going to do, or should we make some adjustments with where we are? And as we think about that kind of adjustment, then what should we be doing differently? How can we be holding ourselves out in a way that's meaningful and impactful? And so I think for a lot of us, it's being reflective, taking that time to have a look at, am I all that I said I'm going to be? Am I able to deliver? The next is the company that you're with. Are they able to deliver? Are they giving you what you need in order for you to be successful? And that's an important question for you to ask the organization, right? Maybe they promised you certain things, and in a professional way, not in an accusational way, not in a rude way or crude way, but in a direct way. Are you living up to the promises that you told me in the interview process? Maybe there are certain things that they said were going to happen. And a lot of times, too, there's a lot of things that are going to be said in growth perspective. And are we there? Have we grown to that number, and have then you delivered on those things? You know, so for example, if the organization said, if we get a certain amount of growth, we're going to, you know, move to this location, or we're going to invest in this kind of tool or technology for expansion, and have you accomplished that? Is that done? Is that completed? If the answer is yes, then yeah, let's continue to move forward. If the answer is no, why not? And should we be doing something differently? So I think anniversaries are a great time to take that step back and go, hey, are we still aligned? And if you're not aligned, maybe there should be something being done on your end, right? So maybe, should you be re-engaged? Should you be trying to come into the office early? Should you be trying to leave the office early? Should you be staying a little bit later? Should you be building better relationships within your organization? Should you build relationships better within the industry? Should you be getting out there more from a business development, sales, marketing perspective to be able to make sure that the voice is being heard correctly? So I think these anniversaries are great ways to know we want you Wednesday and you want them. Sherm's out. So there's the podcast. Sherm's out.